Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so your friends see it. Thank you.
Meghan McCain crushes Behar for suggesting that Trump is about to kill all the gays. CNN's Ana Navarro joined The View in order to insult Trump and compare him to the Ayatollah. They were not prepared to have Meghan McCain there to crush them for their idiocy. To me right now we really have to keep our focus on Iran, because if somehow they're able to get themselves free from these chains that bind them from this autocratic regime, it would be a huge game changer the world over, said Navarro. I think that's true in this country also, if we can get away from him, Trump, Behar interjected. And they talked about the Me Too movement. What was so interesting is the movement that you have seen here across the United States by women. The women in Iran are saying I want my freedom too. And I just think that is so powerful, said Sunny Hostin. McCain got tired of their ridiculousness. I just think having any kind of conversation about moral relativism in a country where we couldn't be sitting here without our heads covered, where gay people are literally murdered and stoned to death in the same streets, and comparing it somehow to what's going on in the United States of America. For me, when we somehow compare the United States to Iran, that's where I end conversations and where I just leave, because I think it's ridiculous, said McCain. Behar and Ana Navarro argued against McCain. But we don't stone people in the street for being gay, argued McCain. Not yet, they're completely different things, said Navarro. Yup. She said not yet. Witness exposes something very disturbing he found while meeting Mueller's grand jury. Many conservatives are worried about unfair bias from the FBI in the Mueller investigation. And of course, when liberals hear this, they act like it is 9/11 times 1000. How dare conservatives question the authority of the FBI? They ask as they question the legitimacy of the whole election process. More evidence has appeared that the grand jury of the Mueller investigation is very biased. One witness tells Page 6 that the grand jury room looks like a Bernie Sanders rally. Maybe they found these jurors in central casting, or at a Black Lives Matter rally in Berkeley, California, said the source. The source for Page 6 also noted that of the 20 jurors, 11 are African Americans and 2 were wearing peace t-shirts. There was only one white male in the room, and he was a prosecutor, said the witness. That room isn't a room where POTUS gets a fair shake, said the source. Author and lawyer Alan Dershowitz explained how the panel could be biased. The District of Columbia, which is always solidly Democratic and has an ethnic and racial composition that might be very unfavorable to the Trump administration, so I see the significance not so much that he impaneled the grand jury. You have to impanel the grand jury to get subpoena power, but where he impaneled it, Dershowitz explained. Nikki Haley declares brutal punishment against UN members that voted against Jerusalem. In December, U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, warned that there would be consequences to voting against the United States about Jerusalem. Trump already announced that he would lower UN funding, but it is not over. Haley laid out a great dose of punishment. As I said in December, we won't forget the Jerusalem vote. To that end, tomorrow night, we are having a reception for the countries who chose not to oppose the U.S. position. This is a great sign of U.S. friendship, and I look forward to tomorrow evening. We hope to see more of this in 2018, said Haley. The United States is asked to do a huge amount around the world, and we are happy to do that. But we expect to be treated respectfully in return, she said. One reporter asked Haley if she was on the right side of history with this Jerusalem decision. Haley responded beautifully. I stood proudly, even if I was the only hand in the Security Council to fight for the will of the people of the United States. They wanted to see the embassy move to Jerusalem and we follow through with that, said Haley. We very much still want to have a peace process, nothing changes with that. The Palestinians now have to show they want to come to the table. As of now they are not coming to the table, but they asked for aid. We are going to make sure they are coming to the table, and we want to move forward with the peace process, said Haley.
Tiffany Trump shows off pics from her sexy Playboy New Year's Eve party. How did you spend your New Year's Eve? President Trump's daughter Tiffany spent hers partying at the Playboy Mansion, and she got some nice photos taken as well. The party took place at the Culver Hotel, in Los Angeles, hosted by Cooper Hefner, the son of the deceased Playboy magazine founder Hugh Hefner. In one photo, Tiffany Trump posed above with Scarlett Byrne, Hefner's fiancée. In another photo, Tiffany is seen drinking with some of the other models. Unfortunately, whenever someone related to President Trump feel any amount of joy, liberals and the media attempt to destroy it. For example, on Christmas, half-sisters Ivanka and Tiffany Trump posted a video on Christmas from the Mar-a-Lago. Here are just some of the nasty comments they received. Hypocrisy is flaunting a 5-star Christmas holiday when your president father signed tax cuts that hurt millions of hard-working Americans. And how much do you specifically know about my life? Wrote one user. Another wrote, rich, self-absorbed and self-serving skanks. Relax, people. Obama vacationed in Hawaii every Christmas, one user argued back. I'm very sure if Obama's daughter were doing this, the left would have heart attacks and say, look how wonderful and amazing they are. Wrote another.
CNN claims Trump is only calling out FBI bias against him because he colluded with Russia. CNN often likes to claim that they are objective and above bias. Obviously this is laughable and exactly why they are called fake news. Now they are claiming that the FBI is somehow above bias. And if you disagree, you must be working for the Russians. This plays again into the border point that this is what Russia wanted to see happen. The Director of National Intelligence assessed back in January that Russia interfered in the election to try to undermine confidence in our democracy as part of their ongoing efforts. Again, this is nothing new, to degrade confidence in the US-led liberal democratic order, said CNN analyst Samantha Vinograd. If she is so concerned about how confident Americans are with the system, maybe they should stop accusing Trump of colluding with Russia with no evidence every 5 minutes. So what we're seeing is every key institution in our democracy, our legal system, the intelligence community that supports that policy making, that is unbiased and independent, is being attacked by the president, and that's exactly playing into Russia's interests. The only interests that it serves is Russia's, it does not serve our own, she said. He goes after the news media as well, responded Wolf Blitzer. Anyone with a brain can see that Trump goes after people who deserve it. This is why we are watching them panic so much. Things get weird with Chelsea Clinton and the Church of Satan on Twitter. Chelsea Clinton just got into a friendly, yet disturbing Twitter conversation with the Church of Satan. It started with model, cookbook author Christine Teigen complaining about cyberbullying against her and her child. Chelsea Clinton responded. Chrissy, sending you and beautiful Luna a huge hug. It is awful and never okay when people threaten or demean any child. I've lost count of the Twitter accounts who've threatened Charlotte with #FGM. While I never bothered to report threats against me, I now report everyone against her, wrote Chelsea. One user found that one of the accounts related to the cyberbullying was connected to Hooters. At Hooters, are you aware you have someone claiming to be on your staff that is sending tweets out like this? At Twitter, are you aware of this? Wrote one user. We're definitely not endorsing this account, nor does it have any relation to our company, responded Hooters. What is happening? Hi Hooters, responded Teigen. In 2017, at Cherkoff Satan and I were put on a few threads together. In 2018, it ''s. At Hooters. What a time to be alive, Chrissy," wrote Clinton. That's when the Church of Satan responded. "The never-ending excitement here is never-ending," wrote the Church of Satan. "It's been so long. Happy New Year." Chelsea wrote to the Church of Satan like they were old pals. "Same to you, here's to a great 2018," wrote the Church of Satan.